snacks.
Are you interested in understanding GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro? Then join us on the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, the groundbreaking podcast helping people change their lives one episode at a time. The Plus Sidez podcast is a disruptor. We're breaking down barriers, smashing stereotypes, and sharing inspiring stories that'll leave you feeling informed and empowered. Join us every week to learn from doctors who are specialists around GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro. They'll provide you with science and facts to validate these incredible stories. But that's not all. We'll also bring you the voices of the GLP-1 Mounjaro TikTok community, real people who face the challenges of obesity-related diseases and disorders and discovered the incredible plus sides of GLP-1 medications. Our episodes are filled with heartwarming stories, laughter, and moments of triumph. You'll connect with our amazing community members who are reclaiming their health and experiencing their fullest lives. Are you ready to embark on a journey of discovery and empowerment? Tune in to the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, and together we'll change the narrative around obesity and end the stigma. Subscribe now on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform and join our incredible community. Let's celebrate the plus sides of life together because every story deserves to be heard. Every life deserves to shine, and everyone deserves access to expert knowledge and medication. The Plus Sidez podcast. You're not alone. It's not.
I'm Dave Knapp, man on the Mounjaro. That's why I'm here. Big news for semaglutide. I'm the most elusive of all the doses. So I have a couple theories, and I'm interested to hear yours. The first, who likes my Karnak hat?
Jokes about terzepatide.
You are on the pen.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome. Welcome to the Plus Sidez Live.
We're here.
You know, I got to say something's really funny because I am double wielding. I have two monitors, and to the right, I see myself doing this on a delay.
I know your monitor and my phone. I'm just like, okay, it just feels weird, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize that.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, best friend.
Hey, GLP-1 community. Hey, Beauty Bar Aesthetics. That is nurse practitioner Gail.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah. Hey, nurse practitioner Gail. Hey, Sabrina. How is everyone? Kat Carter, how are you?
I'm hanging. I'm hanging in there. So we decided last year when we moved into this house that we were going to have a 10th wedding anniversary party on our wedding anniversary. So we've been getting ready for that. It's this Saturday.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So ordering groceries today, working on a cake. You got to see the candy buffet. Yeah.
Candy buffet?
So it's not as like what you think. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm hump day. Is that what you need that, right? You're right. You need that. Yep.
Hump day.
But when we got married, I had a candy buffet, but the photographer didn't get any pictures of it because it was at a venue and it was like in like a walkway. The venue, which was a country club, they said, we'll set it up for you. Just give the stuff to us. But it was like such a walkway that, I didn't see it until I left the wedding. I was like, oh, there's my candy buffet because it was in the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I asked the photographer, hey, did you get any pictures of the candy buffet? He said, no. And nobody took pictures of it. So I was like, $300 down the toilet.
What?
Down the toilet.
Like really? I mean, sir, could you have not gotten one picture? Just maybe one.
Yeah. I will say the person that we used was a recommendation from a friend and he worked by himself. He didn't have another person with him. That's essential.
Well, yeah.
That is 100% essential.
It is.
We did get good pictures, but that one. So I said, I'm going to redo it so I can put that candy buffet in my wedding album.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Kat, you look awesome with your glasses on. I feel Like, wait a minute. I feel like I should be in solidarity.
Yes, we should. Hey,
How about
Reverie Boutique. So I wore my Profi t-shirt again.
Okay, so I need to get the Profi t-shirt. I was running around today and I just have my Barbie, like my multicultural Barbie shirt on. But Reverie Boutique, we love her, we support her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget her giveaway.
Yeah, there's a promotion
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
win a bunch of stuff, a bunch of good stuff.
Did you see everything she's giving away though?
Gosh, you know what?
I feel like I want to win.
I looked at it. I was like, I want this.
I know. Me too. I'm like, I want that Keurig. I want the assorted pack of Bear Bells.
Mm-hmm.
I want the merchandise. Like, I want it all. That's like a really good giveaway.
Yeah, I think it is too. Hey, Rochelle Morrow, he said positive shares. You want us to share positives?
Positive shares? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and let's address the elephant in the room. Kim is missing tonight.
Yes.
We put her on timeout.
We did. We did. Because she wouldn't have been, because she wouldn't have stopped.
No.
She would have kept going, and we need her to rest. And we know that she has an S on her cape, but we need her to take the cape off and rest tonight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
Wear my Plus Sidez hat.
Oh, see, and I was going to wear a hat, but I just said, you know what, we are just going to rock and roll with it tonight, because I was so excited about the live. You know that we love Wednesday night lives, and we love the community. We love Wednesday night lives. We love being over here on the YouTubes because we can talk about all the things.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, we're going to talk about all the things. I want to shout out all of our memberships, all of our members, all our subscribers. You members make me smile.
I know they do. It's like members.
We love your support.
Thank you all so much. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you.
Yeah.
From me and the pen.
Yeah. I said Monjero. With the Monjero microphone. I have I'm gonna think about something coming up one day. Give you like a real like microphone with a Monjero like sticker on it or something.
I know. You know what? That would be neat. And I've been looking at microphones, but it's like nothing like the actual pen where I can hold it. I can, be mobile. And hey, guess what?
Dang it, I think I want one. And I took my injection yesterday. I should be like, anyway, nope.
Did you take your injection yesterday?
Was it yesterday? This weekend's been insane. Well, you guys will see why.
Yes.
All the footage tonight. But was it yesterday? What is today? What is today?
Today is Wednesday.
No, I took it Monday.
The 16th. No, the 15th. The 15th. Good God.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you, Tay. Just for that. Hold on. Hump day. I know you like it, so I'll do another one for you.
She got an extra hump day. Look at that. Oh goodness. Well, it's can you believe that Thanksgiving is less than a week away? I mean, like a week and a day.
Yeah. I think everybody should start posting their recipes of what they put cottage cheese in. Or protein powder you've put into your I am not going to do that. I am going to
You're not?
Next week I'm going to make the full throttle fatty cream cottage cheese. Fatty mac and cheese for my niece and nephew because I do everything for them. Well, they ask for it, I give it to them, so yeah.
Well, I love it. I'm really considering putting cottage cheese. I don't know if I
Baby
could like
child.
slip it into the macaroni and cheese. I
Mm.
don't know.
Oh yeah. You can enjoy
Yeah.
some macaroni and cheese. Get everybody, the whole community. What can you make with macaroni and cheese for your Thanksgiving food? And speaking of like our whole community, this whole thing, Plus Sides, is brought together by all of our pros, all of our awesome volunteers.
Yes.
So
Yes.
thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Anyway,
you. Ah,
so and I know you're really excited about tonight, Janine,
yes.
about our guest.
I'm okay. So you all know that for me to be excited, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. But I literally almost fangirled a few minutes ago before we came on.
A little
I
bit.
literally was almost a fangirl.
A little bit.
Yeah, a tiny bit, but I was trying to rein it in. But once I started talking, it just kind of oozed out because, when we first start our journeys, and you always remember the creators that like the first 3 to 5 creators that you started following
Mhm.
just to, learn to be a part of community. And our community guest tonight was one of the first that I followed because I was not on TikTok. I went to the good YouTubes and I've
YouTubes.
been following her journey, and I did kind of fan out a little bit. Thank you for bringing that up, Kat. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured it would be a great way to like to bring in Mindy and have her tell us our story. So
Yeah.
I too can fan out as well. So, you know,
And we all can fan out because she's been, and I mean, she has her story, but she said when she started creating content, there was nobody creating content.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
she is like one of like the original OGs. Like she is a true OG.
Yeah. She was the only person I guess I was lucky because I knew Kim. I was already following Kim because we're friends. And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Kim's taking Ozempic. Hmm. I got denied for that, but I got qualified for Monjaro. So, and then I followed Weight Doc after that.
Okay. And see, I was on TikTok, but you know how when you create an account, but you don't post anything? I literally hadn't even logged on. I didn't know how to function in the app, work the app, anything. YouTube, totally different. And Mindy popped up, and I literally was like, okay. And I've just been
Yay.
following her ever since, and I'm just beyond stoked that she is on
Yeah.
tonight. I just
Well,
don't know
I'm
what to
ready.
do. I'm
I'm
ready
ready.
too.
Who wants to talk? What's up, Mindy? Hey.
Hey,
I'm
Mindy.
here. I
Thank you for
apologize in
coming.
advance for my voice, y'all. I'm kind of getting over a cold a little bit.
I
So
am too.
just so you know,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm here though, and I'm so excited. And I'm done adulting. And I want
Done
them
it.
to know.
I'm done.
all of us have like some type of state to pee on. We're just
That's
like,
the
yeah,
most
here we
attractive
go.
angle of any camera ever right
Done adult
there.
or quit Disney. Oh, Julie, no,
Plus
I don't go to
15
Weight
my
Doctors.
chin.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You're done
Well,
adulting today. Yeah.
she's done adulting. I have on multicultural Barbie, and Kat has on her protein coffee. I love it.
Coffee. Mm-hmm.
Oh, gracious. Wow. Well, again, this is such an honor for me. This is an honor for the podcast. And there are people in the chat, the community that's
Yeah.
in the chat that is like, Mindy's one of the first I followed too.
And so even the ATLian, he's
Exactly. The
AT
AT
alien is
alien is
excited.
fanning out right now.
Yeah.
AT alien is fanning out.
All right. So I'm pretty sure you've seen our lives, so you know how we roll here. So we want you to tell your story live, as like Kim says, right? Live, unfiltered, and uncut.
Yep.
And uncut.
Yeah. So are you ready?
Sure.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
She's ready.
Let it roll.
It's so funny. I feel like I've told this story so many times on my channel, so it's hard for me to approach this like from a new angle. So if you've heard my story before, this is probably going to be a lot of repeats. So
That's okay.
But my name is Mindy, for those of you who don't know me. And I have struggled with my weight pretty much my entire life. Like I was a chubby kid. I just grew up big. And it's kind of a thing with the women in my family. Like my mom was big, my aunts were big. My sister got blessed with the skinny jeans. So, I grew up idolizing her. When I grow up, I want to look just like my sister. But she had giant boobs and no butt, and I had no boobs and a giant butt. So, we're exact opposites of each other in every single way. So she's going to love that if she watches this. Sorry, Melody. Not like anybody that's ever seen you didn't know. But anyway, so I really literally always struggled with my weight, and it wasn't like I was a, crazy eater growing up. We ate, I wouldn't say crazy healthy because I had a Midwest mom, so it was a lot of meat and potatoes and, things.
I thought I heard a Midwestern accent.
Well, I'm from California, but I live in Texas now. But my mom grew up in Indiana. Here's the other problem. I absorb accents. So if I talk to anybody, and before I was watching this, before I went on here, I was watching Mia Maples, and she has a real strong Canadian accent. So there's no telling what's going to happen when you're listening.
Oh, I'm excited then. I am so excited.
I'm so excited.
I don't know what to tell you. But I knew how to eat healthy. My mom was always obsessed with diets because she was always heavy. So like she did the Amway thing like back in the early 80s for those of yeah. Mindy's dating herself now. By the way, I'm 44. Hi, how you doing?
I'm older than you.
And so, she did Amway. She sold it back in the day. And, she did Herbalife back in the day. So like there was that constant like modeling of dieting and obsessing. I watched her do the cabbage diet, and I watched her do the, Atkins, like when it very first came out. And like there was always just that obsession with dieting, and I need to be skinny, and I need to be thin, and I need to, just all of that. Like, and it was just a constant background noise just growing up for me. And when I got to middle school, my mom started working for a naturopath. She was an iridologist, and we all started going to see her because my sister had some really serious health issues. Like she had a seizure disorder, but she didn't have a traditional seizure disorder. We ended up finding, like, doctors were like, it's all in your head. You're making it happen. There's nothing wrong with you, because they couldn't find out what was wrong. But she had a nerve trapped in her vertebrae from a head injury. And the iridologist ended up finding that. And so we all started seeing her, and we started taking supplements and doing this whole natural diet thing. And it was like a very strict diet. It was like, you could have butter and maple syrup, but it all had to be raw dairy, and you could only have whole grains, and you could only have, so it was like, but I was young, so I wasn't responsible for my own diet, right? So my mom bought everything and cooked everything, and I just ate what I was fed. And in 3 months, I dropped 60 pounds.
Wow.
And I maintained that weight loss all the way up until high school when my mom stopped working for that naturopath. And there was like this whole rebellion because it was not a good split. Like this woman stole my mom's money and
Mm.
the way we rebelled against her was to stop eating healthy and, you know, because that'll show her. So so
Hey.
you know, whatever. So I slowly just over the years just kept putting the weight on and then some and then some. And um I started to I'm a girl with daddy issues. My dad left when I was like 4. And so when I got into college and I left, like, and I got all of a sudden had all this freedom, I started making some really bad choices for myself. That included the kind of food I was eating. Like I was eating pizza like 4 or 5 days a week. Like it was just, and that was when I started because I didn't have a mom to answer to that was buying my food. That was when I kind of started binge eating. And I would hide a lot of my food. Like I was very ashamed of what I eat. When I ate around other people, I hardly ate anything. Like I would have just bites of things. And I wasn't telling myself that it was because I was ashamed to eat. It was just, mostly I wasn't hungry because I had already been eating all day. So, but food was always, it was delicious. My dad was a chef. And so like food was a love language. Like I came from a Midwest family. When you love people, you feed them. That's what you do. Right. So when you celebrate, you eat. When you're sad, you eat. When you're, it's just, you eat. That's just what you do. Right. So, yeah. So food just became everything. Like that was my default emotion. And, in my mid-20s, I met a man who, for the first time in my life, pursued me instead of me pursuing him, which I took to be a positive thing. And against the advice of my entire family, I married this man. And it turned out to be an extremely abusive relationship. And it sent me into this really horrible place. And I ballooned for the first time up over 300 pounds. And I finally decided that I had had enough and that I was done after I promise I'll change. Quick, let's go to therapy. Oh, you're back. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my bad behavior. I'm going to keep abusing you, and I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm starting to change as a person. I'm becoming better. I'm just being ugly. I don't like the person I'm becoming, and I'm done. And literally one day while he was at work, I packed up all of my stuff and I moved 4 hours away with a friend of mine from high school. And I left him and I was done. Wow. And I started doing Herbalife. And I was like, because, it's easy. 2 shakes and a meal, right? What could be easier? The less food I have to eat, the less tempted I am, right? And the weight literally started melting off. I never stopped to think that was because I was eating less than 1,000 calories a day. And after about, I want to say 6 to 9 months, I got down to about 245 pounds, which is the least that I've weighed in my adult life, I think. And my kidneys shut down.
Wow.
I had like this massive episode with my mom and my sister where I was literally just like crying in a ball in pain on the floor because I was in so much pain. And my family, excuse me, my family like helped me they helped supplement me. And like, we figured out that it was because I had kind of developed an allergy to these shakes because I was eating them all day, every day. And my body was like, hey, yeah, so this isn't enough food. So we've decided this is not a thing for you anymore. And you're not going to stop on your own. So, kidneys, we're done. We're done. And so of course, couldn't be on the Herbalife anymore So now I have to eat real people food. So then
Mm.
the weight starts going back up again.
Yep.
And a few months later, while playing an online IRC-based chat D&D game,
Wow.
I met my husband. I was not looking for a boyfriend. I was done with men and their bullcrap, and I did not want anything to do with any of them. And he was like, I think you're beautiful, and I think we would be perfect for each other. And I was like, not gonna happen, dude. Nuh-uh. Gross. Men are stupid, and I don't like you. And go away. And and he was like, okay, we'll just be friends. We'll just be friends. It'll be fine. We'll be friends. And D&D on the dating bingo card. Yeah, absolutely. Have you guys seen those Christmas ornaments that are like, of all the weird shit I've found on the internet, you're my favorite?
Yes.
I've thought about getting that for my husband like so many times. So many times. It's hilarious.
Good.
Sorry, guys. My nose is literally running down my face.
It's that post-nasal drip after a cold. It's
It's driving me crazy. I have vapor rub like here. Like, I'm glad you guys can't see me because it looks like I've been eating fried chicken with my nose.
Mindy!
I'm just fried chicken with your. I mean, if you smell, it smells good, right? So you just.
Yeah.
I
well, no, it opens up my sinuses. Like, it makes it so I can breathe.
I smell fried chicken. I'm
petroleum
like, fried chicken.
Okay. Side question, but sorry, this is way my brain words. Did I graduate? I graduated high school, but not college. No, I did not graduate college. I made real bad choices there. It did not happen. So I've totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my husband. Yes. So eventually he convinced me that he was not like every other jerk that I've ever dated. And we finally met each other. And literally it was like the second we met each other, it was like, okay, so when are you moving here? Because I can't live another day without you. Like, that's not an option. And we've been together for almost 17 years. So basically that was like the first time that I had experienced true unconditional love from a man, like where I didn't have to feel like I needed to be anything other than who I was. And if you've ever been comfortable in a relationship before, you know that means I don't need to feel like I need to look any certain way anymore. And we both loved food. So it was funny when he and I first met, like he was way malnourished, like he was way too skinny. He was doing bike security when we met. So he was like biking in Portland, like 20 miles a day or something like that, living on freezer burritos and ramen. So like when
nutritious,
very
nutritious.
Yeah, absolutely. So then when he married me, little miss, I like to cook for everybody. I put 50 pounds on him in the first year of our relationship. Like, not even joking.
That's
like
love.
that was the thing that happened. And
love,
so
that is love.
Yeah, it was a lot. But I just my weight just slowly started to increase. And through all this time, like I'm doing all of these things because there's still that diet culture in my brain that's like, no, this isn't healthy. You can't do this to yourself. You're not in a healthy place. You're not in a good place. You need to do things. So through that time, I tried HCG. Anybody familiar with that little gem? You're literally injecting yourself with a pregnancy hormone to try and make your body cannibalize its own body fat.
What company
that's a good one.
that?
While eating 500 calories a day.
I know what company that is. It's an MLM, right?
No, it's not an MLM. It was it was a diet that came around back in like the 20s or something like that. And it was actually meant as a treatment for something. I can't remember what.
Yeah.
I mix it up in my brain with keto because keto was originally a diet to help with epilepsy. I don't know if you guys know that. So I mixed that one and HCG up with one another, but it was basically the guy that did the study said the HCG hormone that your body secretes when you're pregnant, the way that you're able to feed the fetus and yourself is that hormone makes your body able to cannibalize its own body fat for fuel for the fetus. So he was like, so if you inject yourself with that hormone when you're not pregnant, then you can just only eat 500 calories a day, and then your body will get the nourishment it needs from its own fat stores. Because that's science.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that still killing your kidneys, though?
Yeah. And all sorts of things, friend.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So I did the HCG, I did the slow carb diet, I did the low carb diet, I did keto, I did everything. And like they work for this amount of times. And then you lose all this weight in a short period of time. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what I really need right now is a cookie. And then
right.
And then you eat a cookie.
That's what'll really make me feel better.
That I'm saying. And it does, man. I'll tell you what, you eat that cookie, it's like crack cocaine. I'll tell you what, it's like the best thing ever.
Sugar's a drug.
And then you gain 15 pounds eating one cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, well, screw it. What's the point? Why did I just bust my butt for 3 months and then I gained it all back with one cookie? I can't do this for the rest of my life. And then you wake up one day and you're 365 pounds. And then you're doing a random internet search about weight loss surgery and viable weight loss options, and you run across the name Wegovy.
Wow.
And I started doing some research, and this was in late September 2021. So Wegovy had only been approved by the FDA for 3 months. In fact, Wegovy was approved by the FDA on my birthday in 2021, June 4th, 2021. Happy birthday to me. And so I started doing all this research and I started getting really excited about it. And I didn't even have a primary care physician at that time because I avoided doctors like the plague, because anytime I went to see them, no matter what it was because I was fat. And then they would do blood work and they would inevitably get pissed because all of my numbers were normal. My thyroid was normal. My blood sugar was normal. I wasn't diabetic. There was nothing wrong with me that they could scare me with into losing weight. And I hated it. So I avoided medical people in general. And so I had to assign myself a primary care physician so that I could go and meet with somebody just so that I could try and talk them into giving me Wegovy. And thank the Lord, the woman that I went to had been prescribing Ozempic to people off label for years for weight loss.
Good.
And she was like, absolutely. If you're willing to do it and you're willing to try it and you're willing to do it, I will give you the thing. So like I had done enough research to know about the coupon already because I knew my insurance wouldn't cover it. And even if my insurance did cover it, because it was available with a prior authorization, I had a high deductible health plan with a $4,500 deductible that had to be satisfied before my insurance would cover anything. So I was like, well, I got a coupon and it'll get me 6 refills. And so my doctor wrote me the prescription and I started taking it. I did my first injection on October 18th, 2021. And before I started it, I was like, you know what I think would be a really good idea? Because I really wanted to, when I was doing my research, I wanted to find people with firsthand accounts of their story. I was like, I want to know. I'm one of those people, I research things to death. I want to know everything there is to know about something before I do it. And I could not find any people taking Wegovy out there. I found a couple people on Ozempic. I think Anna McKenna had her channel at that point already. And there were a couple of other people that I remember, but they were all diabetic. None of them were non-diabetics taking it for weight loss. And I didn't see any people with Wegovy at the time. And so I was like, you know what? If I'm struggling trying to find people, I know that there are other people that are going to want to know. And I feel like the accountability would be good if I were to just have this channel where I could just talk about it. I was like, nobody's ever going to watch this thing. Like this isn't, I'm annoying as heck. Like nobody's going to want to watch me do this. Like, and so I started the channel And I mean, it just kept growing and people just kept watching. And I just loved the community that came out of it. And in my first six months, my first 24 weeks on Wegovy, I lost 65 pounds.
Wow.
And it was like, I mean, I was eating like I felt like I was eating like crazy. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing the thing that I saw a lot of people doing, which was just eat as little as possible. I knew from research that I had done that would kill my metabolism in the long run. And then when it came time to try and maintain, there's no hope of that, because now I'm eating 1,000 calories a day to live. And I didn't want that to be me. So even though I was losing that crazy amount of weight, like in the beginning, I was still eating over 2,000 calories a day. Now I think about it and I'm like, I don't know how I did that. Like, I can't eat that much now. But unless I eat fast food, that's a thing. But
it's just loaded. It's an easy load, right?
Yeah, exactly. If I eat out, I can do it. But like eating home cooked food, which is what I was doing, there's just no way that I could do that. And the thing is that in October, when I saw my doctor, she was like, hey, so I saw my rep and I got you a second coupon.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, you did? And she was like, yeah. So, and they already know you have another one and they gave me a second one for you. And all you have to do is activate it before the end of the year.
Wow.
So I activated it before the end of the year. What she didn't tell me was that I needed to fill my first prescription before the end of the year. So here I was thinking that I had 12 months on this Wegovy that I was going to get for $25 a month. And I went to go and fill the prescription for the first time with that other coupon. And they were like, yeah, no, this isn't valid because it wasn't used before the first of the year. And so it was like, just my hopes were just. And so then I switched to a semaglutide rapid dissolve tablet. And I got a batch that was overpressed. And it did not work at all. Like it was completely just useless. And then Mounjaro came out and I got on the initial coupon because I started it in July. Like it was like weeks after it was approved by the FDA. So I had the initial 12 refill $25 coupon. I was one of the lucky ones. And unfortunately, Mounjaro just did not work as well for me as Wegovy did. I don't know why. And that's not the story for most people. Most people find that Mounjaro just works better for them. But in the 12 months that I was on Mounjaro, I only lost another 35 pounds. As opposed to the 65 that I lost in 6 months. I know, but when you come from 65 pounds in 6 months to 35 pounds in a year, like it was very hard for me. Like it took its toll on my mental health. Like I felt like I was doing something wrong. Like I was,
you were living.
Like, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean?
You were living.
I know. And so now here I am. It's been 2 years, a little over 2 years since I started this journey, and I am about 110 pounds down. And and so I am now on a semaglutide compound. I'm on a subdermal, so I'm back up to an injection. And it was crazy. Like when I went from Mounjaro back to the semaglutide, it was like an instant, like my mental health was better. Just everything was better. Like I feel so much better on semaglutide than I did on tirzepatide. And I don't know why. So it's just everybody is different, I guess. Like everyone has their med. So if you're trying this and like you've tried Saxenda and it didn't work for you, try something else. If you tried Wegovy and it didn't work for you, try something else. Now we've got Zepbound. I've had a lot of people ask me, oh, now that there's the new coupon for Zepbound, are you going to go back? And I'm like, heck no.
Look, nope.
Nope. Nope. I mean, I'm paying more for the semaglutide compound, but I feel so much better. And just like the weight loss has been so much better over the last 5 weeks that I just feel so much better. And I started working out. I'm lifting weights like a real person in the gym. Yeah, I do the things. It's great. And I bitch and moan the whole time, but I do it. And that's
But did you die?
that's
what my trainer always says. But did you die?
But
did you die? In my head, I did. Okay. And
I was gonna say she probably felt like it, like every
for
second.
real though.
Yeah, curse and whine
Are the
whole time.
devil, y'all. Like, I don't understand why. Like, it's exercise is different for fat people. I'm just saying. Like, it's not like I see all these skinny influencers and they're like, yeah, just do the thing. Look how cute I am. And I'm like, yeah, I look like Shamu. Okay. It's not cute.
No,
it's
you
not.
have to follow. There is a plus size fitness movement. You got to find those ladies. They inspire me. Yes,
that's awesome.
That's what you got to do.
And now that I'm going back to work, like then I had to figure out, because since I've been on this journey, I wasn't working the whole time. So like my job was taking care of myself and YouTube, which let's face it, is a full-time job. But now I'm working full-time, going to training and like trying to find time to work out. So like now I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go and work out for an hour before I go work a full day. I tried working out after work, and let me tell you, that is not a thing. Like that's not a thing.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It was horrible.
No. You need
like,
to do
it felt like I
your
had
day gets started.
no time in the evening. Like, I mean, I have such limited time in the evening as it is, but then you take an hour out of that to work out. No. And then plus I wasn't getting walks with my dog because it was too dark. And let me tell you, if you've ever seen my channel before, you know my dog. You don't say no to my dog.
No.
He's a 115-pound Argentinian Mastiff, and he
I love Mastiffs.
Yeah.
Julia,
yes, say hi. He's so precious, though. You should see him.
Oh yeah,
he's just this big baby, but he has such a personality where he's like, I want what I want.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart, and I love him so much. And he is my baby, but he's our fourth Mastiff, and we just love them. They just have such great personalities.
Yeah, my Mastiff would tear up my house if he did not get his 2 like 40-minute walks a day. Like he would destroy something.
No, we don't walk like that.
Mindy's like, no.
Good for you, honey. No. I think 20 minutes is our max. That's all I do.
He's on to glory now. We don't have a dog anymore, but yeah. I had a Cane Corso, so they're.
No, that's a whole other kind of Mastiff. No, mine is mostly a potato with legs.
Where's the potato? Please bring us the potato.
You should see him, Kat. You should see him.
Where's the potato?
Look at that.
Oh, I want to spoil him.
Come say hi. Helios, come up. Come say hi.
Hi, potato.
Everybody, this is Helios. Well, he's standing on the wrong place. Okay, there, you're good. You're down now. Come on.
Oh, no potato.
Yeah.
I make him stay on his bed to get treats. This is Helios.
Hi, Helios.
It's
so nice to meet you. Oh my gosh.
He's a boy.
Oh, potato.
Get down. You want a treat?
Can you say please?
Can you say please? Yes, good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My heart is just melting.
Okay.
I agree, Tim.
Sorry. We can't. If I have a live on my channel without showing Helios, people riot. So
I get it. Look at that face.
I know. Look at that.
I'll riot. Oh, Bubba.
Oh,
you bud.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. I love him.
Oh, and you don't chew up the house. You're such a sweet boy.
No, he doesn't. he will. Well, we didn't trust him out of the crate until about
getting the butt scratches.
6 months to a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So like butt scratches are his
The
favorite.
butt
This is-
scratches are the jam.
Oh,
Yep.
uh-oh.
Every dog.
So he
Did you hit that spot, Mindy?
yeah, he just
His face. He's like, just please
He's
scratch.
like,
I'll just stand here and get my butt scratched.
uh-huh.
okay, good job, bud.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Anyway, I can't think of anything else. But yeah,
You
that's pretty
can't?
much my thing, huh?
You can't think of anything else, Mindy?
Great.
Like for in terms of my story, that pretty much brings us to where we're at now.
That's
So
Oh, look. Oh,
Well, we're so
wow.
happy for you. So
I know. I'm like, oh.
what happened? Oh, what? Huh? No, that's great. That's fantastic. Yay. Well,
Yes.
I am so happy that you told your story and that I saw, is it Helios?
Helios, yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. I don't want to steal Helios. I just want to love them.
We just
Oh,
want to
everybody
borrow
wants
him.
Feel him. It's just in general. Anytime people meet him, they're like, just bring him over anytime you want. And then anytime we need somebody to dog sit, all of a sudden nobody wants to speak up.
Oh my gosh. I would so dogs to see. Well, when Kim goes, Kim's got 4 fur babies.
Yes.
And so my husband's like, yeah, we can't keep 4 dogs.
We
Right.
can keep maybe 2.
Solo uno. No.
Right.
We had 2 mastiffs at one time once, and that was a disaster.
That's a lot of dog.
It is.
That's a whole
We
lot
had
of
an
dog.
English and a South African.
Oh my
And
God. You had an English how much did the English weigh?
she was pretty small. She was about 135 pounds.
That is small.
Oh, that's
So-
small.
For an
Yeah,
English,
English,
Mastiff,
that's very
they
small.
can
They
get
can
up
go
to
up to
250 pounds.
Mhm.
So
Like
they're
grown men.
yeah. So
Ah.
she was a reverse
Nice, that's so
apricot
big.
brindle. So she was absolutely gorgeous. She was my little tiger baby.
Oh.
And Freya was just my heart. I still miss that dog. We ended up having to rehome her because there was a period of time in mine and my husband's relationship where he was a long haul truck driver. So he would be gone for 3 to 4 months at a time and I would never see him.
Mhm.
And I am far too codependent for that nonsense. So we decided that we were just going to sell our house and get rid of all of our belongings so that I could go out on the truck with him.
Mhm.
And so we found a wonderful home for both of our dogs because you can't take mastiffs on a semi truck. That's not a thing. So thankful for your 4-pound Yorkie. Yeah, my dog looks bigger than that. But yeah, the girls, we had the South African Mastiff first. Her name was Nyx, and she was wonderful. And we were like, oh, she needs a friend. And then we found Freya, who was our English Mastiff, and she was fine with her until Freya went through her first heat. And then all of a sudden, Nyx decided that she needed to challenge me for dominance, not Freya, me. And so she actually came after me once. Like,
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh,
I get it.
no.
All the
so my husband said,
promotion.
nope, we're done with that. So we found a friend who had only male dogs in his house and he had always wanted a South African. And so he was like, yes, I will take her right now. Give her to me. And so we still got to see her sometimes and that was good. But yeah, no, we probably won't ever have 2 mastiffs at the same time again. I don't
understand.
We get it.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for sharing the baby and your story with us.
Yes.
And if you want to stay on a little bit longer with us, we're going to go over my fluffy fitness episode, my weekend adventures.
Absolutely.
Good morning. It is 3:35 a.m. I'm in my closet recording. I don't want to wake up my husband. He's so sweet. He came home from the sports bar. I wouldn't expect him to stay home and go to bed with me at 8:30 last night. I can hear him. He's downstairs snoring on the couch. He's so cute. So today's the day. Let's go. So while I am rolling to the cycle bar, drinking my coffee, I had this memory of when I I trained and ran a half marathon in 2005 with a really good friend of mine, and we ran in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we were really hemmed up in diet culture. That morning that we left for the actual race, we decided to not eat anything. We were like, we are going to burn our fat stores. It was the worst idea. When you are putting your body through so much activity, sustained activity that requires a lot of endurance, you need glucose. You need calories. While we ran, we still were like, we're just going to get water at the water stations. At each mile station, they had water and Gatorade. We just drank the water. By mile 10, I was so depleted, so exhausted. And also by mile 10, all of the water stations, maybe by mile 8, all the water, they were all out of Powerade or Gatorade. They were out of it. By mile 10, I was fantasizing about packets of sugar, fantasizing about having an orange, some strawberries. It was awful. Diet culture, man, diet culture. But this morning, I'm having a Profi and a Gatorade to get started, because I have at least 5, if not maybe 5.5 or 6 hours in front of me. Never again. Oh, and that half marathon, I think I finished in 6 hours. It was awful. By mile 10, I was trotting. Effing diet culture. Here we go. It's time.
How some of you can actually sing and do this. Run it faster. Take some.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Stay on that hill. Keep that power. That's 5 minutes or less.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so I am done. I am on the way home. Probably going to have the best shower of life after these 100 miles. And wow, I feel fantastic. Tired, but I feel great. I had a great ride. I felt like I was adequately trained. Our trainer from our team, I wouldn't really call him a trainer. He's one of our most favorite, affectionately known as our favorite member of the cycle bar that I go to. I followed all of his advice, and it served me so well. I took the goo. I took the Gatorade in addition to my water and everything else that I brought with me. It kept me energized the whole way through. I will say, word of advice, now I do understand where people have issues when things start to really move and they have a party rocking in their guts while they're running. Yeah. Also, this nap I'm about to get. Good night. This nap I'm about to get. Good night. Yay!
Yay, cat!
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So I just read Julie's comment. How do you ride 100 miles without killing your crotch?
I saw that. I was
For
like,
real though.
I
Fire
was
crotch.
so thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to say it.
Okay.
You
So
know.
I have a cushion. Well, a little tired. No, actually, no. I rode again this morning. I took a ride, 45 minutes, and it was the easiest 45 minutes. I swear. After, yeah.
Mindy would have been right there with you.
Right, Mindy. So you get a cushion. So actually, the cycle bar seats are comfortable. Comfortable, all things considered. I have
In an office chair. You think I'm gonna ride a
Wait a minute.
bicycle?
What, Mindy?
I have taken a spin class where
Mindy.
the seat felt like this microphone. It hurt.
Hold on.
We both ready.
Listen, this goes with me everywhere I go. Yepper. Yes,
that's
buddy.
funny.
You know, the crazy thing is I felt like so adequately trained for it. I'd do it again. I would. But I have a seat cover. I have a seat cushion. So I don't normally use it, but I have one. So I put that on the seat. And then I also have, so I brought 2 changes of clothes because they were drenched. Like when I got out of my clothes, they both were like they'd been thrown in a pool. They were soaked. So the second pair of shorts, they had the diaper in them.
What?
I call it the diaper. There's like an actual bike cushion in the shorts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't really care for them. I'd prefer just to have like the cushion on the seat. But now, yeah, you're gonna need a cushion. You can't sit on that bike for 5 hours, 6 hours, and no.
Yeah.
But I'm a cycle bar junkie, so it's not like it's new. Like I was taking like two classes a day to get ready for.
Good for you.
Right. Mindy, I feel the same way.
I know.
And
but I'm here to say fit has no size. I get on my soapbox every single time.
Yeah.
I would have trained for it at 310.
But I'm about that soft life, honey. I'm doing Pilates and walking, and I'm maybe sprinkle in a little strength training. That's it. Look, that's all.
When I was recording it, I didn't realize it. I was telling Lydia, I could hear myself.
I guess so.
It's so loud in there.
Miles.
You guys like the Debo in the middle? It started to get really bad. I put Debo, stop being a bee and come on.
Debo.
Yeah. By mile 70, I was like, oh my God, I got 30 more miles to go. But yeah. You felt like
we are so proud of you
I have
because
PTSD from a bike. I rode a bike once. You remember those banana seats that we had back in like the
oh my gosh,
80s?
yes.
Okay, when I was first learning to ride a bike, I didn't steer so good and I ran into a tree. But when you're holding on to the handlebars, the bike rebounds. And let me tell you, that seat just right into my tailbone. It was not, nope. Just not a big fan of bike.
So I won't ever do like street biking. I decided when I went on a cruise to Bermuda, I take spin all the time and I ride a bike. I'll take this e-bike excursion. Wrong. Wrong.
Look,
it said it was in this old railroad track trail. Wrong. Half of it was on city streets. They drive on the left side and they drive like maniacs in Bermuda.
Yes, they do.
I told them we were 75% done, and I was obviously having a hard time with my nerves. I was like, put me in the van. Just put me in the van.
Let's just cut
She'll
it.
be like,
Let's just
I'm gonna
stop.
sit right here. I'm gonna call an Uber.
I
I'm like,
did.
we
I
don't
said,
have any of
I'm
those.
done.
Better
I
find
go
one.
back to the ship.
Better find one. I'm done.
Because these cars are like going, near, and the roads are like this big.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Look, yeah, Mindy and I are going to just admire you from this side, and
Everybody
we're
has
going
a
to cheer
thing,
you
you
on,
know.
Kat.
Thing.
Yep.
We
The fact
love
that I
it.
exercise at all is a miracle. So when I look, my first 6 months on Wegovy, when I dropped those 65 pounds, I
Yeah.
wasn't exercising at all.
Listen,
None.
What's up? You're here for your tea because your tea's next. But go ahead. What were you saying?
no. That I literally the first 6 months I didn't exercise one bit. One, I was too freaking fatigued. I didn't have the energy. I didn't.
I had a different F word for that. I was too fat, girl. 365 pounds. It hurt. Like I could not. I have arthritis in my hips and my knees, so it just wasn't like I couldn't walk more than 5 minutes without being in excruciating pain. So, now I'm walking half an hour and I'm good. I mean, I just don't want to do it anymore because I'm bored. But I.
She's like,
always,
I'm bored.
Always ride with me.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, you know what?
Y'all, I can't be exercising for long.
I don't do it all the time.
Sorry.
All right then, Janine. You know what? And the next thing in our life is get the microphone out.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay. Beloved 12.5.
Beloved, dearly beloved.
Dearly beloved. We're gathered here to get through this thing called life. Okay, sorry. Okay, so Mindy, that was because Kat is beyond obsessed and I'm like mildly obsessed with Prince. And we absolutely love him and everything that was around him.
Have you seen that episode of New Girl? Not to interrupt, but
yeah.
Yes.
You may freak out.
Yes. We're like, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You may do so now.
Yes.
Okay.
You all are a mess, but I love it. Okay, just really quick because of time. Did you all look?
We're having too much fun.
No, you all are fine. But did you all know United Healthcare is now facing a class action lawsuit? Not just a regular lawsuit, but a class action lawsuit because they used an algorithm to deny Medicare Advantage plan patients.
Oh.
And not just that, but United Healthcare incentivized the employees to deny care to patients.
Don't tell me that. My employer is switching to United Healthcare.
United Health Scare.
Yeah. That is a real thing. It is a very interesting article. They did a deep dive into this. They had to answer in federal court in Minnesota because, of course, that's where United Healthcare is headquartered, is in Minneapolis. That's it. Minneapolis. Okay. Yeah. So yes. And former employees who were fired are now speaking out because they were approving too many claims. So 2 former patients are suing.
So they obviously didn't sign a non-disclosure or
they did not. And now look, and now they are singing to the heavens and I love it. And I'm here for it. I'll see if we can maybe post the article, but it's a very interesting article. And it wasn't that they denied the claims, but they incentivized
bonuses.
Yep. Bonuses for denials.
Playing games with people's health.
Correct. So that was the first bit of tea. Now the last bit is, we know with COVID and everything, so many medications are still under shortage. So it isn't just GLP-1s. We have just medications that are under shortage. One of them is minoxidil, which is the active ingredient in Rogaine, which is
For your
the
hair.
medication to help your hair grow, to help thinning hair. Well, as Eli Lilly now has on Zepbound, if you read the side effects for Zepbound, it now includes hair loss.
Oh, wow.
Did you all know that? You all knew that, right? Okay, so Zepbound, tirzepatide, now has one of the official side effects is hair loss.
Was that on the Mounjaro? I mean, we
No.
always said it was hair loss was because maybe you're just losing weight too quickly. You're not eating
Correct.
enough protein. Huh.
It
But now
is
Zepbound.
now on Zepbound. It's not on Mounjaro, but
Mhm.
it's on Zepbound as a side effect.
It's the same drug.
Correct.
Right. Mhm.
But
Like-
tomato, FDA indication for treatment of type 2 diabetes, FDA indication for weight management, Ozempic, Wegovy. It's the same medication, same med. So minoxidil is in shortage. So because there has been an influx of patients losing their hair or thinning hair. So this article on insider.com actually gave alternatives. One of the alternatives was microblading, rosemary, some different therapies. And they're saying, talk to your provider so you can get your prescriptions, because this is on shortage. They're saying that it's going to eventually, where you're going to have to literally wait for it because it won't be anywhere to be found.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh.
Look,
All right.
I know. Yeah. And then on top of that, lastly, we talked about this last week, but Novo Nordisk gave official maintenance protocols for semaglutide with Wegovy, with it being 2.4 and I think 1.7 milligrams for maintenance is what the dosages that they're recommending. Eli Lilly, not on Mounjaro, but on Zepbound, the recommended maintenance dosing is either 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, or 15 milligrams. They did not do the half milligrams.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Yep.
And for a person who's in maintenance like me, you're still trying to figure it out. So we're trying to see how this is all going to shake out with insurance companies now, since Eli Lilly does have an official recommended maintenance protocol. There you go. There's the tea.
There's the tea. And we are really making great time. We have one more segment.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. It's all about, I guess it's on me this week.
It is.
But I made a recipe. I made a little bit. Yeah. All right, proteined up mac and cheese with the Kaizen pasta. You got to hit it with the boiling chicken broth with my pasta. 2 scoops of buttery blend Devotion with a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. I always froth it all together to make it emulsify very well. And I'm going to add a half a stick of butter and then combine with the butter the milk mixture. And then I'm going to add a bag of reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese, just a bag, and then hit it with the seasonings. I drizzled some olive oil on the pasta, and let's go back to the seasonings, okay? Smoked paprika, garlic, onion powder, salt and pepper. All right, combine this together, and you're going to see less cheese, right? This is not a fat-free or low-calorie dish per se. I think I was successful in cutting the amount of fat in half. There's no cream cheese in here, no sour cream, no 5 cheeses. Nope, just one. And then you put it in the dish, of course. And like I said, we're not going to be gratuitous with the cheese. I don't use fat-free cheese. I use reduced fat on this one. And also remember, the pasta is also high protein as well. So preheat that oven to 375, and then we're going to pop that in for about 20 to 35 minutes. I forgot about it and almost burnt the pasta, but you know. So here's the test. It is so melty and cheesy. It gave me the texture. It gave me the texture that I wanted. Look at it. It's delicious. Tried and true. I did the taste test. Fun fact. I got full fast off of this pasta dish, or off this mac and cheese, because there's protein in the pasta and there's extra protein with the buttery blend devotion. You got to try it. And try it. It's delicious.
What is this buttery blend devotion nonsense?
Oh my God, I love Mindy. I love buttery blend. I put it in my popcorn. I put it on my
What is that?
She puts it on everything, Mindy.
It's butter
It's like
flavored
Frank's
protein
Red Hot.
powder?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah.
It's butter flavored protein powder?
Yeah. It's a little bit slightly sweet, but yeah, it's buttery flavored protein powder. I
You
put it in
better
my
send me a
grits.
link for that crap.
Put it in your grits.
It's amazing.
Put it in your grits.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you're gonna do. I am devoted. That's right.
Yes, she is devoted to devotion. Like, many of us had never heard of devotion, but Kat, being the master baker that she is, yes, she is a master baker. Look at Mindy's face. She's like, oh, really?
So Kim is not here tonight. So I can mention Weight Watchers freely. Weight Watchers.
WW.
Girl, whatever works for you. I don't
used
think
to
anything's
follow-
the
yeah,
devil.
I get
I
it. I
think-
used to follow
Except
this guy,
keto. Don't do that.
and he did devotion. He was a Weight Watchers member.
Yeah.
He had his account, his handle was Fat Ass Waffle or something like that.
That's amazing.
I love it. I
And he
do.
used a crap ton of devotion of everything. I was like, what is this devotion? And that was a couple years ago.
All right, my dog is
Weight
barking his head off outside. My husband gonna go get him.
So anyway,
He likes to bark
Get
at
a
other
code.
dogs. He rarely barks, but when he sees other dogs, he loses his mind a little bit.
I bet. Okay. Well, I think, do we have anything else going on? I think we're best friends now with Mindy and her dog.
BFFs.
BFF.
Total BFFs. I know. The big one.
Had hot tea. I had my 2 segments.
My baby.
I think so. I had to leave early today because we have an anniversary party coming up. So I think my heart stop it's great. We made great timing, y'all.
8:15. You said was your heart stop. It is Kat's 10th wedding anniversary this weekend. Yeah. So we're all celebrating, and with celebrations come preparation. So she and her hubs have to prepare, because I'm going to be there, and I'm making sure that I eat everything. I sure am.
Oh,
I told Kim I was going to make her gluten-free.
You're going to have to be more specific, because when you say 10-year anniversary and preparations are happening, I'm thinking hair removal. So,
What?
Holy crap!
I'm sorry, is this a family show? Did I just?
What kind of show did you? What did you?
What kind of show did you think this was? Did you think this was OnlyFans, Mindy? Did you think this was OnlyFans?
No,
wedding anniversary.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Happy anniversary.
She said hair removal.
Look,
I'm thinking hair removal. I'm like, oh crap, and I'm just gonna slide.
I don't know. I just got a haircut, but it needs to be colored. So, oh my God.
it's fine. It's fine.
I feel like we need to have Mindy back more often. Yeah.
I mean, I will come anytime you want me.
As long as you
just-
bring the dog.
Wow.
Yes.
Nothing. It's fine. Sometimes I say things without thinking about it. And then
That's
afterwards, I'm
me.
like, whoops.
Oh,
It
you and
happens.
Kat are like exactly the same, and we love it. We love it. It's just like, and that's a short.
It is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mindy, you're gonna make the short reel. Yep. And not the short. Never mind.
Not the short bus reel.
You said it, I didn't.
You were gonna say it, and I did. Don't put that one on there. I'm gonna get canceled. Oh Lord.
I know. Oh, you guys, we did it, and now I get to go back to finish up my cake. You guys,
We did.
That's awesome.
I'll post it.
You go prepare for your anniversary, girl.
I'm gonna go get my hair removal. You know.
Okay, but you have to. You need to Google. There's this story. This chick did this recount of her first bikini wax, and you need to find it. It is the most hilarious thing you have ever seen. She glues herself to the bottom of her bathtub. It is. I die laughing. I read it several times a year, and it is so funny. All of you should look for it. You'll know it because you'll laugh. It's so funny.
Okay, Mindy, we will take your word for it.
Well, thank you so much, friends. It's been a fun YouTube live. Thank you, Mindy. We're all best friends now.
Absolutely.
Yay.
You let me know anytime you want me back. I will come and hang out and ruin your show. It'll be fine.
And we can follow you at Mindy P. Is it Mindy P Weight Loss?
Mindy P Weight Loss. Yeah.
Right.
I do not have a TikTok.
Do you have a social?
But I have Instagram and I have YouTube.
Boom. I love Instagram.
I do have
Thank you, everybody for tuning in. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying that I have IG too. I was just trying to make Mindy
I love IG.
Feel good. Yeah.
I love
IG and YouTube.
Oh, there's the baby.
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Helios.
Hey.
Hey.
Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Say hi
Thank
one more
you,
time.
guys.
Put your feet up. Come on.
Oh, I had forgot to. I'm going to mention the cheer awards. We need votes. We need your votes.
Yes.
Cheer awards from poop potion to Brazilian wax girl.
Gone wrong. To the cheer awards. So the Plus Size has been nominated for like 2 awards.
I think 3.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are these cheer awards?
Go vote.
Cheer?
Yeah, cheer awards. Yes, rah rah sis boom ba.
That's right.
My mom wouldn't let me be a cheerleader. She said that they were not okay.
Cheer Choice Awards.
I was gonna say.
Awards.
I was a cheerleader.
I wanted to be a cheerleader so bad, and she said that I wasn't allowed because she grew up in a place where I guess cheerleaders had a reputation, and I thought that was wrong and mean. But that's Midwest moms for you. What you gonna do?
I get it. No, I totally get it. I wanted to be on the drill or dance team. My mom was like, "We don't have the money for it." Absolutely not. Oh, okay.
I was in marching band. I couldn't do both.
I was an orchestra.
I was that nerd. I was in marching band and I was in choir.
I love band nerds.
I wanted to be in choir. I wanted to be in choir so bad, but they said that my audition didn't go that well. But that's okay. I sing in the shower.
That's right.
Girl, I am a firm believer that everybody can sing. It doesn't matter.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, thank you.
I was a vocal performance major in college, so I sang opera. Not by choice, but I did.
Oh, that's a different level.
Awesome.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy it, if that makes you feel better. Anyway,
all right. Well, everybody, I have to go finish the cake, clean the stove, and vacuum.
Oh, good God!
Not vacuum, but we have to clean out the stove together.
I got you.
Grease.
Yeah. Well, thank you all. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you,
everybody, for supporting the Plus Size.
Are you interested in understanding GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro? Then join us on the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, the groundbreaking podcast helping people change their lives one episode at a time. The Plus Sidez podcast is a disruptor. We're breaking down barriers, smashing stereotypes, and sharing inspiring stories that'll leave you feeling informed and empowered. Join us every week to learn from doctors who are specialists around GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro. They'll provide you with science and facts to validate these incredible stories. But that's not all. We'll also bring you the voices of the GLP-1 Mounjaro TikTok community, real people who face the challenges of obesity-related diseases and disorders and discovered the incredible plus sides of GLP-1 medications. Our episodes are filled with heartwarming stories, laughter, and moments of triumph. You'll connect with our amazing community members who are reclaiming their health and experiencing their fullest lives. Are you ready to embark on a journey of discovery and empowerment? Tune in to the Plus Sidez, Cracking the Obesity Code, and together we'll change the narrative around obesity and end the stigma. Subscribe now on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform and join our incredible community. Let's celebrate the plus sides of life together, because every story deserves to be heard. Every life deserves to shine, and everyone deserves access to expert knowledge and medication. The Plus Sidez podcast. You're not alone. It's not your fault.